Hi everyone. In this session we will demo how to create a script that downloads a file from your web application. To demo this scenario, this UI flow, we'll use the absences module and we will see how we can download an attachment from an existing absence report. So let's just start by creating a new scenario. I'll copy the first steps to get us to the homepage of the absences module. And now I'll just record the portion that downloads the file. So I'll turn on the recording. I'll go to the attachment icon here on one of the lines, click it. This will get me to the attachments page. I'll click on the download link. It will open a download dialog, and that's it. I don't need any more than that. I'll save the file. I'll save the recording. Let's call it demo absences download attachment. And now I'm ready to get it into my service manager. But before I'll upload it to the service manager, let me point you to an article that we have on our support side. Look for downloading files, which explains how you need to set your service to make it download a file. There is an additional step that you need to do to make it work. So what happens behind the scenes is that our service manager player is running the UI flow. It gets to the EBS system, it executes the UI flow, it downloads the file and save it on the local system. This is done out of the box automatically. And then if you want to get a link to the saved file on the service manager file system, you need to add a special output parameter. This is the AP exports that is described here. Once you add it as an output parameter to your service, you will get back a relative download link from the service manager pointing to the location where the service manager just saved the downloaded file. So the flow is like that. Again, the service manager is initiating the UI flow against the underlying system. In our case, it is the EBS system. It downloads the file, it saves the file to a local file directory on the service manager server. And when you add this special output parameter, the AP export, it will return in this output parameter a download link to the service manager, to the location of where the file was saved. So you can take this link and use it to download the file. The downloaded link will be a relative URL that you may use. So let's go back to the service manager. Let's upload the service. And let's do this additional step to get the download link. Before we create the service, I will go to the output parameters section. I will press add. I will add this AP export special parameter, save it. And now I'll create the service. And now that I have this special output parameter, when I run the service, it will not only download the file, but it will also give me back the relative URL to the location where the file was downloaded. So let's copy this link. It is a relative URL, as you can see. I'll put it here on the browser. I can't just invoke it as is because it is relative. So I'll take also the server, the host name, and put it and add it to make it an absolute URL. And now that it is an absolute URL, if I try to invoke it, it will actually download the file. It will open a download file dialog that downloads the file from the service manager file system. And just to get even better understanding, let's go to the file, to the service manager again, to the admin area, to the server files. And if we will go to the temp directory, we will see the file that was downloaded here on the temp directory. So the download link actually points us to this file that was downloaded to the temp directory. If we want to remove this file right after we download it, we can see in the article that we can add a special parameter to the URL, delete equals true. Once we add this special parameter, after we will download the file, it will be deleted automatically from the temp system. So if I'll take this parameter and put it here and invoke it again, it will download the file, but when I'll get back to the file system, to the temp directory, it won't be there anymore because it will be deleted. So for any further information, you can go to our support site and read this article about downloading file, which describes what I've just demoed here in this session. Thank you.